Hello, welcome to WR Guitar. I'm Will Russell, and in this video I'm going to be teaching you how to play a super easy and simple version of Hello by Adele. So without further ado, let's get learning. So before we do anything, we're going to clamp on the capo on the first fret, which means that the capo now becomes 0, and every fret after that will change its numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on. We're going to start with the E minor chord, which doesn't require any left hand, but I still want you to grab the guitar on the neck, just try not to touch any of the strings, and we're going to strum only the last 3 strings on the guitar, so the top E, A and D, the low notes, we're not strumming. Now it's important that you strum quickly but lightly through the strings. The next chord we're going to use is the G chord. Now for this we're going to use our ring finger, our third finger, and we're going to count along the 6th string down, which is the high E string, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, just like climbing a ladder, and we're going to count from the 1st fret, which is the one next to the capo, 1, 2, 3. That's third finger, 3rd fret on the 6th string down. Missing out the top 3 strings again, which should sound like this. We're then going to jump up to the D chord. Now this is a nice easy transition. We're going to use that 3rd finger, ring finger again, and we're going to jump up to the string above it, which is the B string, into the 3rd fret, and that will be our 5th string from the top, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we're going to miss the top strings out again, top 3 strings. And the next chord we're going to use is the C chord. So using our 1st finger, we're going to find that 5th string down again, the B, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we're going to put it in the 1st fret, and we're going to strum the bottom 3 strings, missing out the top 3. So our chord sequence for the verse goes as follows, starting with an E minor, into a G, into a D, and then a C. Now the way that we're going to groove most of the chords in this song is with a tiny little pause in each of the bars. So we're going to start with an E chord and we're going to strum that for 1 beat. So we're going to say this, 1. We're then going to do a rest on 2. So what we do for a rest is we just use the edge of our hand here and or the edge of our hand here and give it a little judo chop. 1, 2. So this hand obviously, I'm just demonstrating with my left hand. 1, 2. When I say the beat and, we're going to strum again. So it's going to be 1, 2, and. Listen. 1, 2, and. After we've strummed the word and, we're going to let it ring out for 3, 4. So it'll be like this. 1, 2, and 3, 4. That's 1, 2, and 3, 4. Okay, now when we say and, we're actually going to change our chord. So we're starting on the E minor, 1, 2. On the beat and, we're going to grab that G chord, and 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3, 4. We're then going to change to the D chord and repeat the same strumming pattern. This is D to C. So we're going to strum the D on the beat 1, and we're going to change to C on the beat and. 1, 2, and 3, 4. So putting those 2 bars together, we have an E minor, 1, 2, and 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3, 4. And we repeat that pattern quite a few times for the verse, which means it's nice and simple to groove once you've learnt it. So we're going to move on to our pre-chorus then. The good news is we're going to be using the same idea of strumming on the 1 and the and with a slightly different chord sequence. We're going to be starting with the E minor, 1, 2, then we're going to go to the D, and 3, 4. So that's 1, 2, and 3, 4. Next up, we're going to go to the B minor, which is a chord we haven't looked at yet. So we're going to start with our second finger, and we're going to be grabbing the second fret of the high E string, which is the 6th string down, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the 2nd fret. So that's second finger, 2nd fret, E string. Strumming in the bottom 3 strings again. And this time then we're going to move from B minor into C. 1, 2, and 3, 4. So that's B minor, 2nd finger, 2nd fret, E string. 1, 2, and 3, 4. We're then going to move to the E minor again. 1, 2 to D, and 3, 4. But something a little cheeky's happening at the end here. After the beat 4, we're going to throw a C in very quickly. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Listen out for that again. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. So for our chorus then, we're going to be using the same chords in a slightly different order, recycling that strumming pattern that you worked so hard on at the start, and it goes something like this. Starting with an E minor, we're going to go to C. So we're going to go E minor, C, into G, then D. So that's 1, 2, and 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3, 4. So there we have it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial today. The next step for you is to click this video once you have practiced really hard, and you'll be able to jam along to me with the play along of this track. I'll be playing it with you. There's some chords and there's some music, so you can follow that as best you can and have some fun with it. Finally, if you like what you've been learning today, click that subscribe link so you get updates on everything I'm putting on my channel. And please go and check out my total beginner guitar playlist, where there's a ton more songs like this using similar chords, similar patterns that you can have some fun with and you can learn. Till next time, I've been Will Russell and this is WR Guitar.